It's a great pleasure to welcome all of you here to this small piece of paradise, where we're really blessed that over 70 of educators from all around Africa and all around the world have joined us. What you're going to experience over the next 2 days was just an idea, a dream on a piece of paper 2.5 years ago. And you will, over the next few days, see how far that has come along as you meet the students from the inaugural class and see the campus and learn about a learning model and just become so exposed to what we believe is the beginning of a game-changing movement that is going to transform the face of Africa.
I think that we are on the verge of starting this movement of reimagining education by collaborating with 60, 70 of us in this room. And I think this is day one. I really believe we are at the ground floor of something amazing.
On a typical day, the principal of a large school doesn't get a chance to collaborate with anybody. You're putting out fires, and here we have all this time to sit and discuss with others, and I think that is just amazing.
We did actually have quite a lot of interaction with the students, and it's very hard to believe, number one, they are so young, and they themselves are able to analyze their experience and the ways in which already in 6 months they have been changed by that.
The fact that you can partnership with business, I think that is marvelous. Those children had that practical component which we didn't have. But now your children are having that from the very first year, and I was very impressed talking to them that was happening.
Along the way, watching the students in action, meeting the students, seeing how the students and the faculty interact with each other. Half the time as an outsider, you really couldn't tell who was who until you talked to somebody and figured out, okay, this is a staff person, and that's a student, or they told you that. So you saw that from just a pure human relations standpoint, that this was an environment where people were equal.
Whether it is in singing, whether it's dancing, organization, and clarity of thought, they are a very impressive group of young people. And again, it renews my faith in the fate of Africa.
I think the students at the ALU are going to redefine what education, tertiary education is. It's not just a place to go and get a credential. This is a place to come and engage and be a different person when you leave.
Education is not about absorbing material and then processing it in an assessment and a final test, and that's the end of it. We should reimagine education as a continued lifelong learning experience.
Africa can be a far better place if we invest in the minds and hearts of the young people.
With the students that I saw, that I expect some of them to change the entire continent. That's clear to me just from a weekend here, and I think it'll be clear to everybody as this starts to roll out.
Quite a lot of African students are still going abroad to study. And why? Because number one, we don't have enough universities. Number two, we are not of the quality to produce excellence. So I wish there had been an ALU at the time I went to university, so that the focus would be on Africa.
What is happening in ALU is exciting, and I'm waiting for the time when I get home to tell the colleagues, the teachers and the students about ALU and recommending ALU.